What's good, DT Squad? It's your boy Dan back at you, another reaction. Hey, boy. We got Joyner Lucas on the channel. We'll be right into I'm Not Racist. Now, this song right here, is legendary. It's great facts. A lot of people don't like this song because of how true it is. But to me, I gotta say, this is one of Joyner Lucas' best songs ever. And a lot of people wouldn't make a song like this, to be honest. And a lot of people wouldn't agree with this song, but me, I agree with this song. Everything he says about this song is true. But if you haven't heard this song, you're about to hear this song. But it's dealing with black people telling their opinions about white people and white people telling their opinions about black people. Which I'm I'm both racist. I'm mixed with black and white. So I can agree with both sides of what they're talking about. Some stuff, a lot of stuff in this song I've never lived, to be honest. Some of this stuff was way before my time. And some of it's going on right now. Like I never experienced racism ever in my life. But yeah, I see it on TV. That's it. I never experienced it in real life. No matter if it came to me like as a racial, like any racial words. So let's get into it.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call
Hold up.
everybody nigga and
Hey, that's facts. He said black people rather not raise their kids, pay the bills. I mean, hey, I know a lot of deadbeats out there. It don't matter what kind of race you is, like you can be black, white, Mexican, Chinese, whatever. A lot of dads out there. They they have a baby at a young age. They don't want to, deal with the responsibility and pay child support or food for these babies. So they just leave the women to depend on paying the bills and everything. I know. I don't know people like that, but I know there's a lot of people out there like that. I've seen it. But let's get back into it.
deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
And it's facts. Black people don't like when white people call them niggas. They look at it offensive. I never understand why, because back in, the old days when black people picked cotton, stuff like that, that's when white people called them that. It's like a slavery word. So nowadays, if a white person called them that, they referring as a slavery word. So they don't they get mad when a white person says it, but two black people can say they can call each other nigga every day and never get offended. And that's how they greet each other. But yeah, in my opinion, I don't think nobody should use that word, to be honest. But in today's date, calling someone that shouldn't offend anybody, because there's no slaves nowadays. Like nobody really owns slaves nowadays anymore. Like that was back in the past, but our ancestors will tell us about this, and we'll tell our kids about it one day. It's like passing on history. That's all it is.
Pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting
Facts.
down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut.
I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. Not much. I see that. Well, I never seen that really. I never seen nobody put a gun to somebody's head in real life. But I always see it in the movies. But yeah, that's facts. I'd rather see a black man raising his son instead of aiming it at another person. You know, if this world was like that, like where people be raising their kids right instead of aiming guns at people, this world would be a lot better. I'm just saying. But yeah, the population would probably be out of control if nobody killed anybody. But killing is not the answer. You should never kill anybody, no matter what they've done to you or kind of look they gave to you. A lot of people can look at you and they just don't like how you look and just kill you. That easy.
You done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living on free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight, and then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face.
Hey, that's true. When he says you rather sell drugs and go out and get a job, that's true. A lot of people was like that. Like, I know a few people that sell drugs and they don't want to go out and get a job because to them that's their only way of making money. Because they don't want to go out. They don't want to go out and work 8 hours a day or whatever, how many hours, and come back home tired. So they'd rather be home close to where they comfortable with being at, sell a job from there, and be happy in that kind of way. But yeah, that's a legal way in my opinion because you get busted, go to jail for a long time if you get caught doing that. So I say no to drugs, like always.
Turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face. You can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black.
Okay.
My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god.
He said he studied the Einsteins, worship something else. He said y'all worship Tupac like he was a god. Hey, stuff Tupac talked about in his music, you would think he was a god, and like for real, because a lot of people back then didn't talk about stuff he talked about, but their music was real back then. You know what I mean? Like most of the rappers that rapped back then in the 80s and 90s, they really talked about stuff they lived or talked about stuff they seen in life. And that's in my opinion, 80s and 90s rap will always be the best rap ever of all times. So yeah, Joyner, look at you, a genius making this song. If I had to say it, this is one of the best rap songs of the 2010 generation, to be honest. But it'll never see a Grammy or award show because how real it is. Nowadays people don't look at real music like this and give it an award because they want to give something that's easy and catchy to listen to award. don't really make no sense. But if this song was in the 90s, he would probably got killed. I'm just saying. There was real murders in the 90s rap.
Einstein's studied to Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my god. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music rot in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Bunch of class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect, you gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist. I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so.
I remember that. Or I think it was BT. What are you talking about? He was rapping about the black poverty, and he was dissing Donald Trump. And then a lot of white people was talking about, oh, he's with the black side now. He was just speaking what he was thinking at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, he don't like nobody. He gonna tell you in his music he don't like him, no matter who it is. Yeah, Eminem just speaks his facts.
Awards, who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass, you ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that gold out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police and stop killing you fucks. Yo, what the fuck? I'm not racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours.
Hold up, he better speak his mind now.
I wish that I knew yours.
Yo, I believe it took him a lot to get up here and sit on this script and just lip sync his music like this. And they don't even look nervous either. They look calm as heck. They did a good role though.
I wish that I knew yours.
Ain't this a long
Not
song?
racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that?
As facts. All lives do matter. Not just one life. I know black lives get treated the worst. No. That doesn't mean their life is any more important than other lives. Like, in my opinion, all lives are equal. But the media does not see it that way. But yeah, all lives mean a lot to this world. They just look at different races different. Oh, that's how they think they live different.
Man, all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
I need to make his hat off his head.
I'm sorry, you can never fill my life. Tryna have faith, but I never feel alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Tryna find a job, and ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it.
Hey, that's true. I've met a lot of white people and growing up in school that try to act black, right? Try to copy the slang that black people Oh, and they try to copy their fashion, you know, even their hairstyle, bro. It was crazy. I did not agree with that at all. Like, like in my opinion, you should be yourself. Like how your parents raised you is how you should be. Not like how you see people in school dress or act. That is my opinion because a lot of people get around your kid and they be like, "Did you raise your kid to be like this?" And they're like, "Nope." You know what I'm saying? They get it from their friends or whatever.
You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You can't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and I was payback for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I noticed a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died. Nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money.
Hey, that's facts. Tupac was fighting for his life way before he died. You know, he was fighting with the cops, fighting with different record labels. But the way I think the people he got around made him show it brought out his gangster side. Because before he came to LA, Oakland, and then LA, I don't think he was doing this any kind of gangster things. Then as soon as he moved to LA, but he was in Oakland first with his auntie. And then some woman met him and they introduced him to what's that guy name? Can't remember his name. The Humpty Dance guy's name. But he passed away recently. He met that guy, they made a song together. And I say a year later he went to LA. I forgot who he was working with. But when he got to LA, he started do the gangster rap. And from then on he started to get like that gangster swag and hang around the wrong people and it landed off from there. So yeah, he always wasn't like that. I can tell you, dude was a real dude. He was a real dude. Best rapper of all times, in my opinion. Not gonna lie.
Fighting for his life way before he fucking died, nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracker within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach.
You said I don't think you care about having power and being ugly. You throwing shade at him. Dang.
Fucking die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracker within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die.
You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to be driving down the street at night, not knowing if a cop is gonna kill you. Bro, Like I said, this song is too real. Everything about this song is facts. And another good reason why I think Joyner was the perfect person to make this song because he's black and white too. A lot of people don't know that. His mom is white, his dad is black. Yeah, his dad is black. So he gets both sides of the culture like I do. So that was a good. He was a good artist, perfect artist to make this song.
What it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops, and I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes, or we could change lives, so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building, but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story, and now you know mine.
Thanks, bro. Hey,
Can't erase the scars with a bandage.
look at that, bro. Look at that.
I'm hoping maybe we can come to an understanding. Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding.
Maybe we need more people like that.
I'm not racist.
See, I like when black and whites come together like they're just talking about anything. But hey, nowadays I don't see black and white people talking that much. Like if you go to the mall, you don't see black people by themselves, white people by themselves. It's never both races together, which is sad. Hey, that's facts too. Hey, BT Squad, it's the end of the video. Y'all know what to do. If y'all like this reaction, give it a thumbs up. Now, like I said, Joyner Lucas knew what he was doing when he made a song in this music video. Like, I don't believe nobody else would have made this song because they probably was afraid they'd get so much backlash and probably end their career. But Joyner Lucas, he took that challenge and made a song. He made it perfectly too. But yeah, this end of the video. D Squad, y'all know what to do. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn post notifications on. Follow me on all my social medias. And that's it. I'm Damien, and we the DT Squad. And I'm out. Lay out.